What is going on, guys? If you're into Bitcoin, then we need to have a conversation because there is some just crazy stuff going on right now with Binance. And listen, we went through FTX just now. We went through all of this stuff. We saw Kevin O'Leary the other day. He was talking about Binance and how he said they targeted. And did they target? Not exactly. They just played a smart game in withdrawing and selling off $500 million worth of FTX that they had because they were early investors. Like, this is not a big deal. What is a big deal, however, is what's going on right now. And let's make a quick jump over here and we're going to talk about it because the first thing that came up was, and this has been unfolding as we go right now. And as you can see from the market, we are way down all of the sudden. And it's the entire market. Binance Proof of Reserves auditor Mazars pauses all work for crypto clients. Mazars has deleted Binance's Proof of Reserves. It said, now remember, Binance was the first of the exchanges to come out and say, well, we need to have a proof of reserve. So Mazars has now deleted it, which found its Bitcoin reserves were over collateralized. Mazars has indicated that they will temporarily pause their work for all crypto clients globally, including Crypto.com, KuCoin, Binance. Unfortunately, this means they will not be able to work with Mazars for the moment. The accounting firm performed a proof of reserves assessment of Binance earlier this month, finding its Bitcoin reserves were over collateralized. The link to the report on Mazars' website no longer works. The auditor also found that KuCoin's reserves were all over collateralized. This report is also not available. Mazars' assessment of Crypto.com found them to be fully backed 1-to-1. So, you can see here that, they said everything is fine. Well, now I guess they're not so sure, or there's something going on. Now that leads us to the next thing, and that was this interview that happened yesterday. This is CZ Binance. It's a question. Could Binance handle someone asking for 2.1 billion back? CZ avoids answering directly. We are financially strong. Now, I assume that he thinks that he's answering this. May not be anything to worry about, but he didn't say yes. He said we are financially strong. That's not the question. That's not the question. Even though he might have implied that, it could be just an honest mistake from the guy. But this wasn't about customer deposits. It was about 2.1 billion FTX paid them. And the question is, could Binance handle someone asking for their $2.1 billion back? So that's a very interesting question and continues to create FUD in this industry. And as you can see here, it continues, right? U.S. Senator unveils new crypto bill. Experts call it the most direct attack on personal freedom and privacy of crypto users. And you can see here, Johannes herself, Liz Warren, the person who wants control of your wallet, is the person behind the most direct attack on personal freedom and privacy of crypto users and developers we've yet seen. So the legislation directs the Treasury Department Financial Crime Enforcement Network to designate custodial and unhosted wallet providers, cryptocurrency miners, validators, and other nodes who may act to validate or secure third-party transactions. Independent network participants, including MEV searchers and other validators with control over network protocols as money service businesses. Crypto policy think tank Coin Center explained that Senator Warren's legislation would force anyone who helps maintain public blockchain infrastructure, either through software development or validating transactions to the network, to register as a financial institution. This is just absolutely bonkers, and it is an this is an example of why you don't trust people like this. They don't understand it. She's not smart enough to get it. Maybe she's a college graduate. Maybe she's a great person. I don't know, because I don't know her. But everything that I hear about her is ridiculous. She has no comprehension, no idea of what is going on. And she looks like she's watching a puppy die. You know what I mean? Just horrible. But let's move on. Here's why Microsoft is saying no to Bitcoin mining. The Bitcoin mining industry has been quite controversial. Microsoft updated its policy terms, pointing out that cryptocurrency mining on its online services would not be allowed. Speaking to the Register, Microsoft affirmed that its latest move was done in order to protect its online service from disruption or impairment. The platform pointed out that its users were quite often associated with cyber fraud and abuse attacks like unauthorized access to and use of customer resources. So that's, again, listen, you can do whatever you want with your business. You can make whatever rules or laws that you want with your business. But when it comes to attacking an entire industry, it's a little peculiar and a little bit odd and possibly a little misinformed. And then finally, Hong Kong welcomes the first Bitcoin ETF. So we got some good news going on. And we're not going to read this article, but we do want to point this out because an ETF for Bitcoin is always a good thing. But we do want to talk about the market. You can see over here that, we really had this trend line that was going for a long period of time. And, we had this descending trend line. I've got it over here on my totals, by the way, so you can see it right there. But, we've really kind of broken down. So now we kind of have to look at, what is the next step here? And maybe, just maybe, we just experienced the worst. Maybe this little dump right here, because it's finding this support right now. And, maybe this is the perfect area for a return and a bounce back. Now, that being said, there's a lot of capitulation still going on. At the time we started filming this, we were a little bit over 17,001. And as you can see here, we've dipped down to 16,976. So the capitulation continues from all of these markets. The nervousness is in the air. Now, the question is this the final shakeout? And that is the point that I think everybody needs to address right now. Is this the final shakeout? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of future content. And by all means, if you dislike it, hit that button too. It's not financial advice. My name's Bleav. I am always right. And we will talk to you guys again very, very soon.
I'm looking for the good life, sitting on top of the world. I want to be shining like diamonds and pearls. I want you to go there with me, girl.